back to another reading. Today I am back with another Avinash and Eisha reading. This is a paid reading specifically requested for Avinash and Eisha. So thank you to the person that purchased this reading. So let's first get started with Eisha towards Avinash. Let's see, what is Eisha's current energy towards Avinash right now? What is Eisha's current energies towards Avinash? Okay. Alright, you guys, so when it comes to Eisha, there is a sense that she has been overthinking a lot and feeling a bit sense of feeling emotionally overwhelmed about something when it comes to her and Avinash, okay? There is a sense that she is trying to stay composed, she is trying to stay rational, instead of fully reacting about something impulsively. So there is definitely something that is bothering her when it comes to her and Avinash's bond. For her, definitely Avinash is someone that means a lot, and you know, whenever they are around each other, they feel a lot of happiness. They are able to enjoy their time together, and she feels like that she fully could be herself with him, okay? But right now, like I mentioned in other readings, there's like a sense that sometimes when she is bothered by something, she would hold that deep down. And so that right now there's like a sense that she is feeling pulled side to side. Something is making her feel hanged up and she is not able to ignore that. So definitely there is something bothering her, but she is trying her best to sort of ignore that, but at the same time it's something that is burdening her, okay? So I feel like it's something almost that is making her also feel disappointed or emotionally like unsatisfied about something specific when it comes to their bond, okay? But it also feels like it's something that she doesn't want to make a big deal and talk to Avinash about it, okay? So let's see, anything that can explain what's happening between the two of them? Anything else that Eisha feels towards Avinash? Why is she feeling this way? Why is Eisha feeling this way regarding her and Avinash? Okay. What happened? Yeah, you guys, so definitely the attraction and feelings that they both have for each other are still there, and definitely, like I mentioned to you guys in previous readings, they are definitely more than friends. So definitely right now this is about them and how their relationship is going. And I'm also seeing here that, you know, she does care about Avinash deeply. Sometimes she gets really possessive for him, and so, you know, I feel like she does have a big thing when it comes to their bond, is that that things are not really secretive between the two of them. Like anything that happens, it should be open and it should be aware between the two of them. So I feel like that she feels that honesty is an important thing between the two of them, okay? She still feels attached to him, and that's why she does care about him and is possessive for him, okay? At a certain time, she did definitely see long-term potential between the two of them, and she does see that this connection can grow higher and higher. And so that's why right now there's like this sense of her feeling hurt about what's happening, okay? And so there's definitely a certain conflict between them right now, but it's not like this conflict that, okay, they're not gonna hang out together, they're not gonna see each other, they're not gonna smile about with each other. No, it's like this conflict that Isha's feeling in her own way, and I'm gonna see what Avinash's point of view is, but she's feeling in her own way, and I feel like it does have to relate with them being honest about things with each other. And this doesn't mean that one of them is cheating. There is no third party that I'm seeing right now. It just feels like normal jealousy and, you know, things that maybe small details that maybe Avinash would deal with, or certain things, and Isha would like the details to be mentioned to her, okay? There's also like this sense of stalking, so, or getting to know about certain information. So there's certain information that reaches her, and so sometimes she would be like, why didn't Avinash mention this to me? Even though it's a small detail, I would like to know about that, okay? So it's not like something that's like, oh, they're gonna break up. No, it's just like a small conflict that happens between the two of them. But you know, she does feel like that she cares about that because this connection is meaningful to her, okay? So before I get to the next question, the person that purchased this reading requested me to see how loyal is Eisha towards Avinash. So let's see, how loyal is Eisha towards Avinash? How loyal is Eisha towards Avinash? You guys, Isha is really possessive towards Avinash. She has definitely genuine emotions and feelings for him. And her emotions run pretty deep for him. You know, she really cares for him a lot, and she feels that, you know, he's just someone that she just wants to keep close and keep forever close. Okay, it's almost like that. So even if maybe sometimes she might not openly show it, she definitely holds him really deep. And she definitely takes this connection seriously. Like I mentioned, they are definitely more than friends, so she takes this connection seriously. And she definitely believes in acting the way that she wants to be treated, and she herself feels very possessive for Avinash, so she would never put him in the spot where she wants to make him feel that, you know, she isn't loyal to him, okay? So Isha definitely does have the sense of what's right and what's wrong, and so she definitely values emotional stability and the relationship being mature and clear, okay? And I want to mention to you guys, if ever she feels that this relationship is not the fit for her, or Avinash is not a fit for her, she is the type of person that is gonna step out and leave before doing anything disloyal or anything like that. She's not that type of person. So if ever she feels that she is not happy, she's gonna be clear with Avinash and she's gonna walk away and leave this relationship. And then she might, you know, think about other people and all of that, but she isn't gonna do that while she is connected with him and having a bonded relationship with him, okay? So as long as she's with him, she does have the sense of not taking those sort of things like being disloyal lightly, okay? So she is pretty loyal to him, but for a certain point of one, how serious she does take this relationship. Right now she does take it very seriously, so she believes that he is hers and she is his. But if at any point she feels like, okay, this connection is not for me, you know, she definitely would be clear with him to walk away and not really associate with him anymore. Okay, now let's get into Avinash. Let's see, what is Avinash's current energy towards Isha? What's his point of view of things between the two of them? What is Avinash's current energy towards him and Isha right now? Yeah, guys, there's definitely some deep energies from both of them today. Okay, Avinash honestly does have this sense of having a bit sense of heavier and more complicated energies than Isha, okay? So I feel like there's like a sense of him feeling emotionally restless and anxious about his connection with Isha, okay? There's a certain fears that he did have, and it's almost like right now there's certain fears that are happening right now. Definitely he's overthinking constantly and thinking about things, and you know, I feel like sometimes even he might not sleep because of that, because it's just making him overthink constantly. There are certain fears and certain doubts that he has right now in his mind, and so he definitely is not feeling happy about that. It's almost like, okay, my worst nightmare is happening right now. And you guys, I want to mention again, this is not really something that is communicated. I feel like Isha is definitely feeling something inside of her and she's not mentioning it. And Avinash here is also feeling something and is holding it in. So it's almost like they would interact great. Even you guys might not see it. They might interact great. They might look happy on the outside. But it feels like there is something that is bothering the two of them, but they're not openly discussing it, okay? And this feels that he is definitely hiding certain thoughts and feelings instead of communicating them with Eisha directly. Like there is like this sense of block, and there is this sense of holding things deeply inside. So he's definitely bothered about something, but he's not being fully honest with Eisha about this thing that is bothering him. He might have talked about it in a certain way. That's why Eisha is bothered as well. But he is feeling things on a certain extent that he hasn't shown Eisha how much he's upset about it, okay? And honestly, this does feel like this sense of feeling a sense of jealousy, okay? I feel like Avinash also is protective of Eisha and possessive as well. So maybe there has been maybe a certain interaction that Eisha did or something that made Avinash feel a sense of jealousy. And I want to again mention there is no clear third party right now between the two of them that I'm seeing, but there is a sense of possessiveness from both sides, and it just is naturally from, you know, maybe them being around co-workers, or them just naturally, you know, doing something for work and being around the opposite gender and all of that, okay? And, you know, so definitely there's like a sense of jealousy and possessiveness that he's feeling right now, and he doesn't like that because it's almost like he's letting himself lose control. And Avinash as well likes to stay in control. I noticed that about him before, okay? So let's see, anything else regarding that? Anything else? Anything else that Avinash is feeling towards Eisha? Anything else that Avinash is feeling towards Eisha? Yeah, guys, there definitely has been some sort of conflict between them, but it doesn't feel like it has reached the full conflict yet. Like, it's not that big of a deal at this moment. It's a small conflict, so they are okay, you know, to communicate still. There is definitely communication between them, but it definitely can become a huge deal because right now they haven't really talked about it fully yet. So because one of them is holding it back, both of them actually are holding it back, so you know, things are not really being opened and cleared, okay? So there's like certain, you know, feelings of possessiveness and jealousy and all that, but it's not really being openly said, okay? So definitely for him, this connection is definitely real, and he definitely thinks about a future and possible next steps with Eisha. But you know, right now there's like a sense of hesitation because right now there's a lot of things that he's sort of battling inside of himself, and so he wants to feel better, like he wants to reset things and not be bothered about this anymore. But the thing is, it cannot happen. Like, things cannot get better if he doesn't communicate, because there are certain things that he has noticed, so definitely those cannot be cleared if he doesn't talk to Eisha about it. But he doesn't want to mention it because, you know, for him, like, this is himself losing control. But you guys, I don't want you guys to worry about this. It just feels like a normal argument and feeling things internally, okay? There is gonna be a move from the two of them that is gonna initiate contact, and things are gonna be good. But definitely there's like this sense of both of them feeling possessive at the same time, which is interesting, okay? I'm also gonna get some hidden truth. Let's see, what is Eisha's hidden truth towards Avinash? What is Eisha's towards Avinash? What is Eisha's hidden truth towards Avinash? One more. I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so I actually got 4. So for Eisha, definitely there is something that she feels that, you know, she hopes that Avinash can forgive her. So it seems like there is something that she did and she didn't mean to do with that certain way that Avinash is upset about, okay, you guys? But I again want to mention, this doesn't have to do with third parties directly or cheating or anything like that. It's not about that. It's just a certain sense of, you know, feeling jealousy or feeling possessive, and you know, they're both are not honest with each other or open at some time, so that can cause a bit sense of feeling that, oh my god, what if this is like that, or what if that is like that, okay? So Isha does feel like that, you know, she did or said something that she hopes that Avinash can forgive her for, and she will wait for a sign from him. So like I said, you guys, one of them is going to take some sort of move. So maybe Isha right now is waiting for a sign from Avinash to, you know, initiate things, you know, to, you know, things to be better for the two of them. Like, there is something that they both definitely feel in the air, but you know, none of them is like initiating. So Isha's like, I will wait for a sign from you, I'll wait for you to take the first move, okay? And here is, I cannot stop thinking about you, and I replay our conversations over and over. So definitely Isha feels that, you know, Avinash means a lot to her, and you know, after the sort of tension that they both feel, you know, she cannot stop thinking about it, she cannot stop overthinking. And you know, whatever sort of relationships, whatever sort of conflicts or things happen between the two of them, she does replay those over and over, okay? So right now, let's see for Avinash, what is Avinash's hidden truth towards Isha? What is Avinash's hidden truth towards Isha? I feel you leaving me behind. Yes, you guys, I'm telling you guys, he's feeling possessive and jealous. So definitely, like, it's almost like, am I gonna lose her? Am I that? So he definitely feels a bit sense of insecurity right now. Sometimes, yeah. So yeah, for Avinash, he definitely, like I said, he's definitely overthinking as well right now. And he, like, oh my god, didn't I tell you guys that he sometimes would stay awake overthinking that aspect? So here it is that sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So he also is overthinking. He sometimes would stay late at night overthinking that certain thing regarding the two of them. And there's like this sense that I feel you leaving me behind, and I left you before you could leave me. It's almost like this sense that if you're gonna leave me behind, I do not want to be the one that is left behind, okay? There's almost like the sense of ego as well, that if you're gonna leave me behind, I'm gonna be the one that does it first. Like, I don't want you to be the one to leave me, okay? So I feel like that he's definitely overthinking things. He's, you know, losing control a bit. So it's making him think of these sort of scenarios, but there's like also the sense that he knows that he's overthinking. But you know, there are certain things that he just needs to clear up with Isha, and once he does that, things would be fine, and there wouldn't be anything that you would need to be worried about, okay? So you guys, yes, that's the reading between Isha and Avinash. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'm sorry it was a bit deep, and I feel like things are gonna be okay between the two of them, but definitely I feel like that one of them is going to take a step towards reconciliation, and it is going to happen between the two of them, okay guys? So I don't want you guys to worry about it. Feels like this small conflict, you know, yes, Avinash is sort of overthinking things, but it definitely feels like things are going to get better for the two of them, okay? So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.